Call of Duty just dropped the blog post letting us know about everything that's coming with the update for Season 5 for Modern Warfare Zombies, and unfortunately they are confirming something that we kind of already knew, and that is that Season 5 is going to be the very last bit of content that we are going to be seeing for Modern Warfare Zombies. It's really not all doom and gloom. We do have some pretty cool things that will be coming with Season 5, and that is 3 new schematics. We will be seeing the very last story mission, but we also will be seeing a new final boss, and hopefully it's one that's actually interesting. Got all that and much more to talk about. With that, welcome on back to the channel, everybody. If y'all don't know, my name is Ghost. I appreciate everybody that stops by the video today. If you're into zombies content or anything Call of Duty, rock the hell out of that like button for me and subscribe to the channel, guys. We just ended up hitting our huge goal of 20,000 subscribers, and I cannot thank you guys enough for all the crazy support lately. We do have quite a bit to go over in this video, and I can't wait to go over everything with you guys right after a brief word from today's sponsor. If you guys want to unlock the new Mark of the Survivor camo, or possibly even any of those get higher camos here in Modern Warfare 3, and you really just don't have the time to put in to get these challenges done, well then be sure to check out Cactus. They're the biggest and most reliable sellers with heaps of brand new offerings for MW3 with completely safe and legitimate services for Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. And with all the great reviews on Trustpilot, you guys should definitely check them out. Be sure to use code REALG for 5% off your entire order for a limited time only. Today we're going to be going over everything that was mentioned in the blog post. We're going to be starting off with a content summary here, and it says, "The end is here. Descend into the Dark Aether to disrupt and serve between the link between Dr. Jensen and the Entity. Experience a gravity-defying Dark Aether arena featuring Ethereum launch pads and an all-new boss." We got Brave the Dark Aether and unlock a new replayable experience and earn 3 new schematics. Can you survive the horrors ahead? It's got me scratching my head a little bit here. Alright, we know that this is going to be the last Dark Aether, the last story mission and everything. I do like how this Dark Aether has like an emphasis of like elevation to it, where you're probably going to have to be in the sky a lot and taking these launch pads and just kind of trying to stay off the ground. The fact that it's actually taking place right downtown in Al Mazrah City is pretty cool. When they say that we're able to unlock a new replayable experience, the only time that we've ever actually heard them, I think, use those terms replayable experiences when they brought out the Unstable Rift. I'm wondering if this is going to be kind of a similar situation to that. Is this going to be more of like a round-based experience, or is this just going to be another Dark Aether like we had in Season 1, Season 2, Season 3? Who knows? That is yet to be seen. That does have me curious, but I do believe the only time they've ever used that term like replayable experience in Modern Warfare Zombies is with the Unstable Rift. Then we got here, Operation Deadbolt must face the ultimate challenge of confronting the Entity in a terrifying new section of the Dark Aether. Use Ethereum launchpads to soar through the environment and keep away from the dangerous hordes of undead lurking on the ground. Prepare to abandon all hope as you make your way towards the climactic conclusion and the final boss. Number 1, I apologize for my voice going out. I have been feeling a little bit under the weather the past couple days. If you hear that jingling ball, that is my cat. I just got her a brand new toy, and she refuses to leave it alone whenever I'm recording. It says here, survive the narrative-driven final story mission to unlock the conclusion cinematic and secure the first piece that's needed to access the new Dark Aether Rift, which is basically the same thing that we've had to do every season up to this point. I mean, obviously we will probably have to do like something else in order to get those new pieces. It's going to be relatively the same exact steps. I do believe earlier when I was talking about how they only use the term replayable when they were talking about the Unstable Rift, I think I was somewhat on track there, because right here it says, stay alert for clues and work with the community to discover the path towards a lucrative and lethal Season 5 Reloaded Dark Aether Rift. Perlia's challenge offers players a fresh way to experience the Dark Aether and awards the opportunity to earn powerful rewards, including permanent unlocks. Those permanent unlocks are probably referring to the 3 new schematics that we are going to be getting with this season. We're going to be seeing a disciple bottle. It says spawn in a friendly disciple to wreak havoc against your foes. I think that sounds pretty cool. Got a grenade bandolier. Replenish your lethal and tactical equipment over time, allowing you to regularly bombard your enemies, kind of like restock from Warzone or from multiplayer. And this last one, which is very interesting to me, is the stash increase. Increase your stash size to 30. Get looting. Now, since this is in the form of a schematic, is this something that we're going to have to equip constantly? Will this actually be a stash that is only tied to that specific operator that we are using? Which, honestly, I think that's probably the most probable way that they're going to go with it. I think this is kind of cool because it's the closest I think we're going to get to a previous idea that I had a long time ago when it comes to our stash. I thought our stash should actually be tied to each operator. And let's say there was something we could complete in-game in order to increase our stash size with that particular operator, and then if that operator ends up dying, then that stash would be completely wiped. Since I don't think we're going to ever see a system that is quite like that, this is probably the closest thing to it. We don't know exactly how this stash increase is going to be working, but if I had a pretty good idea, I would say that's how they're going to do it. If you equipped this stash increase to one of your operators, it's probably going to increase the stash to 30 priority for that operator. If you end up switching an operator, if you want to use one of the other ones, well, you're probably going to end up losing those 10 slots. Of course, unless you've already equipped the stash increase to one of your other operators, then you could probably switch between them without losing any stuff. Overall, my thoughts on what we're receiving with the update is a little bit disappointing. I was really kind of hoping that what we were hearing and the rumors and everything from what I was thinking wasn't going to be true, and they were going to kind of try to squeeze out some more content for season 6, but unfortunately this is the way it is. I did really see this coming just because of, you know, how the updates were all lining up and with the history of everything, and how Black Ops 6 is going to be coming with COD Next and everything with the hype around that, and also with being able to play Black Ops 6 early. Rumors that early access for Black Ops 6 is going to be zombies, and that's going to be taking place right around the time of season 6. It just makes sense that they're going to want all the hype surrounding that game. What is severely disappointing to me is that Modern Warfare Zombies really did have so much potential. I mean, especially towards the very beginning of the life cycle of this game, they hyped up this mode so much. And honestly, I think it's deservedly so. I think what they pulled off here is something that we quite haven't seen before yet, and it was actually liked by a lot of people. It garnered its own, like, community, I would say. Or still the zombies community as a whole, and there is a lot of people that enjoy all of zombies, but Modern Warfare Zombies really did kind of garner its own fan base. It really did come out the door just absolutely running, and I mean season 1 and even season 2, like both, they were just really good. They were off to such a great start, and it just went right down a cliff really fast. I kind of have a theory to why everything has kind of went the way it did with Modern Warfare Zombies, and I don't think it was because players all fell off. I do believe it's actually a little bit more complex than that. I think that Modern Warfare Zombies was kind of a technical marvel, you could say. I think that Treyarch and everybody else was actually very surprised that they were even able to pull off Modern Warfare Zombies as a whole. I think this is just my, like, tinfoil hat theory here, but I think that there was actually a lot more Modern Warfare 3 Zombies content planned than what we actually got. Now, if you guys know behind the scenes a little bit with the Urzikstan map, which is what they use for Warzone and for Modern Warfare Zombies, there has been a lot of technical issues and problems with that map ever since its launch, even to the point where the servers actually couldn't keep up with it and everybody was lagging, and the devs actually told people one thing that they could do in order to fix this was everybody bash out windows in the game, because believe it or not, having all of those windows in the game was actually causing the server to lag out, and the more windows that they were smashing, the less laggy that the servers would become. That's actually how buggy that this particular map and whatever they're using, like the particular engine that they're using to run Modern Warfare 3 and Warzone right now, that's how, like, buggy and kind of messed up it is. My theory is that they had a bunch of content planned for this mode, just unfortunately whenever they try to add anything behind the scenes, they absolutely end up breaking the game, because even as it stands right this second, Modern Warfare Zombies is literally being held together by strings. The fact that they have this huge, massive open world, and they're able to have all of these players on the map at the same exact time, having all of these zombies being able to spawn in all over the map at the same time, yet having to have all of that data run to every single person's console and have it, you know, all in sync, I have a feeling would be incredibly difficult, especially when you're trying to do all of this on a map that's already been known to have technical issues with it, with no matter what mode that they've tried to have on it. My ultimate theory of why they had to scrap the ongoing production of more content for Modern Warfare Zombies is just simply because they couldn't make it work. And maybe, just maybe, if Treyarch actually stayed on the project and was solely working on just Modern Warfare Zombies, yes, I have a feeling that they would have been able to pull it off, but since Black Ops 6 is on the horizon, honestly, Treyarch needs their absolute best of the best on their own project. I mean, of course, once they handed it off to Sledgehammer, I'm not trying to put Sledgehammer down or anything, but I have a feeling that they just couldn't keep it going. Maybe if it was Sledgehammer's game mode that they actually built from the ground up, they would have possibly been able to do something, but this is where we're sitting. Unfortunately, Season 5 might be the end of what we know of Modern Warfare Zombies as of right now. From everything that I have been hearing from people behind the scenes and everything, Modern Warfare Zombies will most likely, like 90% sure, will make its return someday. For right now, I honestly have full faith that Treyarch will deliver an excellent, absolutely just banger zombie mode this year. Not only are we in for just a real treat with what Treyarch has in store for round-based fans. If the past 3 or 4 years have said anything with zombies as well, they might just have something up their sleeve for the open world fans as well. With that, I think I've rambled on enough throughout this video. Let me know down in the comment section what you guys are thinking about all this. I know some people are probably going to be disappointed. I know some people might even be a little bit happy because they're wrapping this up and, you know, we're getting excited for Black Ops 6. Whatever it is, I'd like to know down in the comment section. Please drop a like on the video if you guys enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel if anybody is new. I am going to go make some tea or something for my damn throat. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will catch you in the next one.